I know. We're
Woo
live.
woo. It's lit.
Hey, y'all.
You stupid. Hey, hey everybody.
Hello,
How's
hello.
everything?
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is a time where everyone can ask us questions about City
I want
Girls.
to be able to. Can I
Huh?
see the chat, Vet? Can I see
You
the chat?
you can't see it?
I don't know. Type something or somebody make a comment.
Oh,
See,
you
look,
know.
this is why y'all need City Girls Boss Talk Collective because we all have our strengths and our weaknesses. And for me, technology is a weakness. So I need to lean on my sisters and my community and my network. And that's why you have to, make sure you connect with women that have other strengths where you have weaknesses. And then things can flow like so. Because right now, I wouldn't know unless she helped me out.
Okay. So I have to have you on here as another option for you to actually see the chat.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Yes, ma'am.
Long as you could see it, long as you could see it, you good to go.
Yes. So, everyone, thank you for tuning in. So far, we got two people in here. We need more. We probably have more. We're live on three different platforms right now, so I can't tell
Hmm.
the exact number who is on here. However, I would like for you guys to ask us questions about the City Girls. We are going to do a lot more. This event isn't just it. That's not where it's going to stop at. We're going to continue on to inspire and motivate each other. We're going to have different meetings. We're going to have different ways for us to uplift each other and constantly stay in contact so we can always enhance our brands and us
Hmm.
as within to
Yeah.
make sure that we are healthy spiritually and emotionally as well. I'm excited about this event because we're going to have so many amazing, authentic women at this event. It's not only just an event where we just sit around and just speak on panels. You are going to actually be able to interact with the women that's on the panels as well and be able to have actual conversations with them. This is more or less like a group.
A
Like,
powwow. It's a
yes,
powwow.
yes, a girl talk powwow.
Yes.
All the women have different walks of life. However, all of them are extremely genuine, passionate, and they're going to share their personal testimonies and also the things that they do as far as their career path and how they can help you as well. And that's what it's really all about for us to come into smaller inner cities so
Yeah.
that we're able to show them that a lot of things is bigger and better on the outside of our city. And me and Britt thought it would be pretty dope for the people in the inner cities to be able to meet numerous of different women from different walks of life and doing different things and making moves. And that's the major thing about it because not too many of us see that. And not too many of us bring something so powerful to our own city, especially a small city. And Britain's from Philly. Philly is small, just like Akron. We are not familiar with a lot of things. So stepping out on faith and trying things that are new, we find it to be scary and we find it to be where people will say negative things when they don't know because they are afraid.
Right. Right. And I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like me personally, this is something that I wish I had, in the beginning stages of my entrepreneur journey. Um, I figured a lot of things out through trial and error, but it took me probably a lot longer than it would have taken if I would have had a heads up or if I would have had mentors or some kind of help or resources or network. But there's a beauty in figuring it out too. And that's why I think the women in the inner city really have the sauce because we do that in daily life anyway. A lot of times it requires, a lot of problem solving. It requires a lot of compromising, a lot of improvising. a lot of struggle and determination. And so with those same skills, you just apply it to business and you use it in your favor, to your benefit. And so, for me, it would have definitely been beneficial if I'd have been able to connect with other business women who have already walked the walk and done the path. And not just already, because we're all still growing too. We're all still learning. We're all still brainstorming. But, at the end of the day, we're supposed to pass the baton. And whatever we learn, that's what we're down right now to help teach you guys. And the fact that we're all in different industries, we all have something separate to contribute when it comes to the holistic walk, which is why we're bringing everybody together. But the one thing we have in common is that not only are each of these women giving you the sauce and the blueprint and just their advice and their experiences and things like that, but they are also each person is from an inner city as well. So like none of these people started off with everything they needed and everything that they at their fingertips, or no investments and all this other stuff. So I wanted to clear that, because i've I've seen it myself, where you see these business owners that are thriving and doing amazing, and then you find out like, oh, they got grants and they got loans and they got this, and that's a benefit, and there's people to teach you how to do that. But realistically, in the very beginning stages, sometimes we don't either qualify, or we don't have access, or we don't know how. And so we're giving you the full 360 information spiel on how to do it from the muscle, and how to really just start where you are and excel and climb the ladder. Long
That
term, long term things that you learn once and you keep forever, basically.
Definitely. Um, I really want you guys to ask us questions and see if you're developing an understanding on exactly what this event is about. Ask any question. If you having difficulties in things, please ask a question about it. I want you guys to learn how to ask questions with people or things that you don't know, because this is going to be the moment for you to ask people these days. A lot of people have consulting fees now. When you
Mm-hmm.
want to do one-on-one consulting, and the next hour you got to pay hourly, things of that nature. This is that opportunity where you don't have a consulting fee, where you can actually ask
Yeah.
these questions right then and there for you to be able to do better with your brand and do better with yourself and figure out the path that you want to go in. Some people still work a 9 to 5 and they just want to side hustle, but it's still a lot of things that come with that. We have women that are doing that too as well. So I want you guys
Absolutely.
to be open to be able to open up, to be able to have these conversations with us and understand that you aren't alone.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. That's the truth. And at the end of the day, all of us have different stories. So that's the beauty of it, because you're going to relate to someone. There's going to be somebody that speaks on the panel, that tells their story, that gives their expertise, or that expresses their interests or their passions, and it's going to click with you. And so we also want to encourage you to take notes and identify who resonates with you the most, so that you can go up to them and ask them questions and have that conversation, and just be intentional. Being intentional is one of the biggest things when it comes to the business journey, because a lot of us are not spring chickens. I mean, we probably do got some little youngins on here, but for the most part, a lot of us are, into our adulthood at this point. And so it can get challenging mentally, like with pressure of not knowing if it's too late to start something, or oh, I really wish I could do this, but it could never work because blah. That is not it. I promise you, that is self-sabotage. It is doubt. And if that's what you're feeling, definitely this is where you need to be, because we are here to speak life. There's nothing you can't do. It's never too late. I think Ava DuVernay, they said she picked up a camera for the first time at like 38 or 36, something like that, ever. So that's crazy, because to know
Yeah.
where she's taken her journey and how she's committed herself to the journey in such, little time of expertise is amazing. It lets you know that the sky is the limit. And if you're really passionate about something, you have a vision that, there's people along your path that'll help push you forward where, you may be struggling or whatever, but you have to put yourself in the room. You have to be intentional with your connections. You have to be serious and dedicated to your vision. So, we're here to definitely help set that bar and just give you a good jump start and fuel and knowledge along that way. And
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about the space, Vet. I'm so excited.
Well, I'm excited. It's at really good studio. The studio is amazing. It's not even far from my studio. I'm located in downtown Akron. The studio is on Goodyear Boulevard. And what is amazing about it is it's also a podcast studio, content creating studio. They have the couch feel. They have the feel of you having a nice backdrop and everything for you to be able to create some content. And we are going to talk about creating content as well at the event. We also will be recording everyone, so you'll be able to practice out and just basically see what you can do and what you can't do when it comes to managing social media pages and things like that. But it's a super dope space. It's a really good feel. You guys are really gonna love it. It's very like I like intimate places where everybody. I don't really like something like major, like big. I like more intimate spaces because it helps us to be able to interact with each other a lot better and get to know each other and things. So I'm excited. I really am.
Me too.
Just to bring
Me
something
too. I'm
different.
definitely excited. Yeah. You said what?
Just to bring something different. Like, we don't
Oh
see
yeah.
we don't see women coming from another city and state and actually coming here and speak to other women. We don't see that much here. So I'm really
We
excited.
about to do it. We
Yes.
about to do it. And we got multiple cities, honey. Okay, not just one, not just two. We got multiple cities, multiple states rolling up in the building. Okay, multiple industries. It's just such a vibe. And I'm really excited about it because this is my everyday world, y'all. This is my everyday world. Like I wake up and go to sleep to this every day. Boop, 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 boop. Simple. But I'm very excited to share this with you guys because at one point it wasn't my everyday world. At one point I had a different everyday world, and I just remember being, it's crazy because I've always been an ambitious person as a kid, as a young girl or whatever, but I had a kid young, and I'm gonna tell y'all everything. Y'all gotta come to the event. But I had my first daughter at a young age, and so very early on, I want to say when I was 16 I had my first daughter. So very early on I felt the pressure on my back of not being in alignment with what society says is the right thing and the right way to go. Like that was like my first. Well, I don't say my first, but that was my first real pressure as far as career wise, because I knew like this is going to take me longer now. I'm going to have to, incorporate this kid. I'm going to have to come up with a different kind of custom plan. Like I just remember the stress of the heaviness of feeling like I'm coloring outside of the lines. And over time, I realized that I was exactly where I was supposed to be, and that if those things didn't happen in my life, then I wouldn't have the knowledge, the experience, the connections, the different little moments that built up to prepare me for what I do today. Like there's so many things in my career and in my work that I do today and entrepreneurship that I've picked up along the way in all these little mini areas. So never think that, whatever you have going on is hindering you, or it's, whatever the case may be, it's all a piece to the puzzle. You just have to really, look for clarity and know where you're going and where you want the end destination to look like, and use where you're at to make those transitions. And I really believe in my heart that City Girls Boss Talk Collective is somebody's transition. Like it's literally somebody's aha moment where they're going to be like, I can do this. You know, this is amazing. I get to see these women, hear these women, meet these women, talk to them, see them, you know, and it's not about being, you know, being wild or any kind of idolization or none of that mess. But it's literally about us pouring into our own. Like we all brown girls here. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it's such a beautiful thing to be able to pour back into what we've already known, and you guys as well. Like I'm sure there's so many things that you guys have to offer that you know and that you've learned and you've acquired that we can benefit from as well. It's not one-sided. It's definitely, you know, a thing. That's why we said a powwow, because I'm ready to come and learn and be a student from some people too.
Me
It ain't
too.
never, yeah, like for real. I love it because that's how I get inspiration. You have to listen more than you know, than you talk sometimes. Like sometimes you have to really be able to sit back and take it in and just marinate on it and figure out where you're supposed to apply it. Because God don't waste nobody's time. Okay? If it happened in your atmosphere and you picked it up, it's for a reason.
Definitely is. I want you to I'm about to share this screen and I want you to talk about these different women that we have on this panel.
Yeah.
We are also going to have these women. We're going to do like a short series so you guys get to meet them on this platform here before the actual event as well. But let's talk about it.
Yes. Come on with it. Come on, screen. See, that's what I'm talking about, y'all.
I know, no, I
That's
gotta.
my girl. Oh, I can see the chat now. Yay.
Yes. So let's talk about Miss Kendra.
Kendra. I love Kendra. So yeah, Kendra is amazing, y'all. First of all, you gotta meet her in person because she's one of those type of people that, you know, you connect with her and you're in her network and things like that. And you don't she doesn't even seem real because she's so amazing. Like Kendra is like the dream doll when it comes to just a motivator, an empowerer, a survivor, a just a smart, resourceful woman that has a lot of knowledge and doesn't look ounce like what she's been through. Okay, I'm gonna just put it
Yes,
like that because Kendra has been through a lot. Hey, baby, you gotta go out first. Kendra has been through a lot, you know, and just her journey and her life story and things like that. So I really commend her for what she has been able to do in her transformation. Like, and that's where I think a lot of women just find her a great resource. She has written books. She has a book writing service. She helps women write their books. If you have a story to tell, she'll help you break it down, organize it, you know, position it into a book and publish it. She's also a mentor. So if you have a lot of transitions in your life or things you've been through, domestic violence, teen pregnancy, single motherhood at one point, you know, things like that, all of that is things she's been through and has conquered. And so she's big on the mentorship side with just helping people and giving them guidance and strategies and things like that as well. Super resourceful. Like
yes, she
Kendra
is.
is resourceful.
So
Yes,
now
and she's
we
a member
have
of the Chamber of Commerce, y'all. She's a member of the New Jersey Chamber of Commerce. So, amazing. Akia Williams, that's my girl. She is a licensed trauma therapist, okay, in the state of Pennsylvania. She's also does counseling and coaching outside of the state of Pennsylvania, so that's great. But she has an amazing story as well. I will let her tell her own story because it is that crazy. Okay, I don't even want to be the one. But
yes,
just know she has a powerful story. She has years of experience under her belt. Also a mom, you know, another mompreneur. She has her own private practice. Shout out to her. She has a nonprofit also where she helps children become authors. She helps entrepreneurs with anxiety, and she's actually doing an anxiety workshop the day before the Boss Talk Collective, and it's free. So definitely, if you want to connect with Akia and her services or just anything, pick her brain. Definitely reach out to me or Yvette, and we'll get you in on the list to just come to her workshop. It's going to be at Vet Studio.
yes,
So yeah, so we're really excited about that. Just more free game, free information, free resources, you know, and just access to what she knows and has at her fingertips.
Yeah.
But yeah, Akia is amazing, and she's coming from Philly. It's my home city. Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Dominique
Dominique. I
Savage.
love
Yes,
her.
Dom is a powerhouse. She is a powerhouse. I love Dom. She is amazing. Another woman who has taken her personal story and turned it into a masterpiece. She has survived obviously losing a parent. I can touch and agree with that. I lost my father at a young age. I lost my dad at 4 years old. Yvette, I know you lost your parent as well. So, this is something that, and the fact that I'm mentioning this is just showing you that relatability is so common.
Yeah.
Like, it's that common that people relate, and you'll never know if you just judge people by how they look. You'll never know what they go through, but it really it reprograms your brain to understand that we're all human beings. And so if you can see yourself in us, you can see whatever you see in yourself as well, your visions and your dreams. But Dom has taken her story of losing her dad as a young age and turned it into a children's book kit, where she has a workbook, a readable book, a coloring pages, stickers, and a plushie doll and a little box kit that helps children deal with grief. It's for these children that lose loved ones, and somehow, you know adults tend to kind of, I don't want to say it like that because it sounds harsh, but adults kind of tend to forget about the kids' grief.
Yeah. They do.
um, a lot of adults get so consumed in their own grief because they're adults, and yes, we have more responsibilities on us and we have to function regardless and all of that. But these kids get up and go to school every day. They watch TV, they take in your emotions, they feel empathy. It's just so much that goes on, and if they're not getting the proper support and attention in that space, it can be definitely detrimental to them. So what she's doing is amazing because she's filling a gap, something that she knew she would have appreciated as a kid. She's pouring back and investing in and giving to families. So that's just really amazing. She also has a CEO Circle Facebook group for entrepreneurs. So you'll love her. Who we
Yeah.
got? Who we got? Philly, another Philly. Dominique is from Philadelphia as well. Yes, the Contour Corner
The
squad.
contour
Hey, girls. I know
corner.
they're probably. Yes, I think they're actually on here. If they may be. I think they were planning on hopping on, but these ladies are just so hardworking, and I love them because they're a family business. They're related to each other, and and I love that because it defies the stereotype that you can't work with family. And I think that's a people of color problem a concept that we have, because we see every other race work in family business styles and it works. You got the Asians doing their thing, you got the Mexicans doing their thing, you got the Indians doing their thing. Like, black people can do it too. We can
Yeah.
work in families. Look at what's the name of it? Uncle Nearest, a
Yeah.
family business. I love Uncle Nearest and I love their owner. It's just things like that keep us inspired. And the contour corner is a perfect example of that. Like, they're friends, they're family. It shows the camaraderie ship. It shows the flow and the alignment that black women can have with each other in business. They own a contour spa. They do post-op services, and they're all registered nurses as well. So they
Yes.
made that
Come
transition like
through, y'all.
yes, and they made that transition. They made that transition just like everybody else, from 9 to 5, to entrepreneurship. They were once registered nurses working in the field, bedside nurses, and transitioned themselves to owning their own spa in New York City, honey. Okay, don't play with these
Yes.
girls. Don't
Come
play with these
through.
girls. We
Come
from the inner
through.
city, honey. This is how we do, and this is why.
We
This is
ain't come to
look.
play.
Listen, but this is why we're doing this, because we have to reignite that flame and remind you guys who y'all are.
Yes.
Like, we not one of them. We inner city girls, honey. We know how to get the work
Yeah.
done.
We
Bless. We
real
know how to
life
get the
bosses
work done.
around here.
Exactly. So
Yes.
we getting fired up. Brittnay Passion, that's my girl. I love her. Super, super, super dope and amazing. She actually is also from Ohio. She's from Dayton, y'all. So that is my sis. She's currently here in Atlanta now. She's a casting director, one of the casting directors with Tyler Perry Studios. She's also a CEO. She owns her own The Passion Experience, her own model agency and casting agency. So she's really dope. I love her to death. One of my partners, colleagues, clients, and partners in crime. Super talented, always multitasking, and I love these women that we have because they're so
Girl,
raw. They're so raw
they
and so
they
rugged.
are. They
But
so
see,
authentic and real,
yeah,
man.
they
We
really
gotta,
are. They really are. I'm telling you because each of them have things about them that are just so unique and authentic to
yes,
them. And they handle it so well. And I'm just so proud of my girls because it's not easy. And I love the fact that they can demonstrate this because it lets you know it can be done. Knock out all those excuses.
yeah.
Whatever you tell yourself, oh, I got too much on my plate, I got too many kids. Sis, I got 5 kids. Okay. So
Listen,
we're not even gonna go there. Okay. You got people that complain because they don't have a spouse. You got people who don't have a spouse. Then you got people that complain, oh, I got a spouse and I got a husband, I'm held back. You got people that got that and they getting it. It don't matter
we
what
got
profile.
everybody that experienced everything on this panel,
Every profile you could think of. So
down to divorce, being
listen,
single, just
period.
everything, everything. So let's get to the next ones. So this is our Ohio chapter.
Yes.
This is Gia Bell. This is my girl, my sis. We known each other since we were kids. She is doing amazing things. This is what I'm talking about when someone is from the inner city that has been through a lot within her personal life. However, she know how to work a corporate room.
Come on,
She
honey.
the girl know how to work it like it ain't nobody's business.
I could
She
tell
know
by
how
how she took that headshot. She ain't coming to play. She ain't
she
coming to
came
play with
through, did
nobody.
she?
She ain't coming
Yes.
to play with nobody.
Yes, she's good with grant writing. She's good with helping people elevate their nonprofit organizations. She's good with just putting your business together and making sure things is running properly for you to get the great funding that you need within
Right.
your company. So she's really
Yeah.
really good at that and so much more. I'm going to let her speak for herself, but
Hmm.
I'm really excited about this. She is bomb. Then here we go with Renika.
That's my girl. I had to get hyped. So yeah, Renika. Renika is also from Ohio. I love Renika. She's from Cincinnati. Another trailblazer, powerhouse, super resilient. Like the more we talk about these women, it's just so redundantly amazing at the fact that they've been through so much and they've
Yes.
accomplished so much at the same time. Like, look at us, y'all. All of us. It's
Yes.
amazing. It's crazy. Renika also lost her mother for health due to health reasons, and she was able to blessingly receive an inheritance from her mom, and decided to use that to help invest in her business and start her fashion boutique. But before that, she had already started a nonprofit called Generation Now. Excuse me, sorry guys. It's this detox coffee, honey. By the way, get y'all some detox coffee. Look, I'm inserting a little commercial. Okay, Delgada detox coffee. Get your coffee, and so you can be snatched for these red carpets. Okay, this is how we stay snatched. But anyway, anyway, but yeah, so Renika, she originally had Generation Now nonprofit, and that's based out of Cincinnati. And they help young entrepreneurs with resources. They help people transition from the workplace into entrepreneurship, from high school to college, from college to adulthood. They're like transition specialists. They help people with chapters of their life and just readjusting to things and coming up to date with the newest things that are happening, and just keeping people in the know, which I think is extremely important. And I feel like a lot of people overlook that need because we assume that because we have somebody teaching us that everybody got somebody teaching them, and that's not the case. It's a lot of people out here that don't have a leader, that don't have a teacher, that's just out here self-guiding. And of course we know that builds diamonds, but why have to be so hard if it don't have to be? You got
Right.
organizations like Generation Now by Radika Smiley that's helping to fight that issue. So I'm excited for y'all to meet her. She's also vending, so that's great.
Yes. Shanice.
Yeah, Shanice. Shanice M. Wise. She is a coach. She's a business coach, also based out of Ohio. She is a business coach and she helps people double and triple their profits. She helps people implement successful and lucrative strategies. She's really smart, really well versed, very, experienced, years in the business of doing what she does. She's very resourceful with it when it comes to finances, when it comes to flow. This is definitely one of the people you want to connect with. She helped you with organization. She helped you with processes. Anything that's like technical and logistic, if that stresses you out and it gives you anxiety, that's your girl. Okay,
Mhm.
definitely link with her. She's gonna help get you right together. I promise.
All on the way together.
Yes.
This my girl.
You want to drop her gems, or I mean, I could do it too because we can either do it if you want.
Listen, we can tag team Keenan
Let's do
because
it. Let's do it.
sis is the one of the coldest MUAs out of Ohio. She's from Columbus. She is doing amazing things. She walked and stepped out on faith to move to Atlanta, Georgia, to
Yep.
transform and elevate her business. And that's exactly what she's been doing in Atlanta. She has been in rooms that she couldn't even imagine. She did
Mm-hmm.
not give up, even though she went through a lot of things in between each storm. She's still pushing herself and she's still
And still
authentic.
traveling back and forth. One thing I want y'all
Yes.
all to understand. One thing I want you guys all to understand. If anybody ever told you that there's a destination, they lied. Because it doesn't matter where you are on the journey, you're never going to get to where you want to be, okay? Because when you get there just that fast, you're going to want to be somewhere else. I promise you.
Oh,
So
definitely.
it's a constant journey, and I want you guys to understand that when you think about it and you hesitate because you feel like you're so far from the quote unquote destination. No, it's an ongoing journey for all of us. So you might as well get up on the hamster wheel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Facts. Get up on a hamster wheel with us and run these laps. Shout out to Keena because she's amazing. And I mentioned that because she's one of the people I know, just like myself and some others that stay going back and forth, on business and just handling her business, doing clients in Ohio, coming back to Atlanta, doing clients in Atlanta. You got to be willing to grind. You got to be willing to be
Yes.
dedicated. You got to be willing to believe in yourself. If you can't believe that you can perform on this massive level, then how are you ever going to really do it? You know what I'm saying? How
Hmm.
are you ever really going to accomplish it? You can't. So you literally have to make sure that you're in the mindset that you're ready to go and that you're fired up, and we're going to help you do that. I promise you,
Yeah,
we're going to help
listen. Get you all the way together.
you. Mm-hmm.
This is
Snatch your edges.
Nicole. I know, right? This is Nicole Sutter. This is my sister cousin. Um, she is very inspirational behind the scenes. She usually don't do things like this, so I am putting her out there to step out on faith so that she is able to show who she really is and what she really can do with herself and inspire others
Mm-hmm.
within the industry of owning a restaurant and just cooking and everything. And she's been doing it for years. She's been doing
Wow.
it for probably like, I want to say 14 years, maybe.
Wow.
But she is
That's
now,
amazing.
she's currently in process of opening up her own restaurant. The grand opening should be, we're praying that it will be the weekend of the event. However, she will be cooking us some good old food for the
Yeah.
event. And she'll be on the panel with us, and she's going to be dropping gems on based upon the things that she has been through over the years. Not only the fact of her on a journey of owning a restaurant and going to different kitchens and just experiencing different things within the business. But she's also going to express the different things that she went through within her personal life, even being homeless with her three boys and
Wow.
transitioning from the going through a divorce and transitioning to being a single mom, raising her three boys. So
Wow.
she's going to express a lot of that for the first time in person exclusively at our event, which I am extremely excited about it. And I'm excited for everyone to taste her food because I really want her to take this on the road. And all the women that are coming from out of town is going to be able to taste her amazing food so that you guys can request her to cater to your
So
event.
book her, honey. She said, "Fly me out, sis. Fly me out." Okay, I know that's
Yes,
right.
I want y'all to fly sis out because she will get you
Yeah.
all the way together. We talking about use the proper seasonings, okay?
Facts. I know that's right, honey. I
Yes.
listen.
So here
Everybody
we
got
go.
their lane.
I know, right? So here we got my girl Mo. Me and Mo been cool since high school. Mo is multi-talented. You can't tell Mo nothing, but I highly believe Mo's greatest gift is actually putting plus size women together and putting together an amazing fashion show. Mo be
Wow. She
killing
gotta
the
connect with
fashion.
Renika. See, she
Yes,
gotta connect with Renika for
yes,
sure.
Mo be killing the fashion shows. She be having her people all the way together, and the way she's a natural at it. She's a true
Yes.
natural. So I'm really excited about her sharing that, and also Mo has lost her mother too, so she's in a transition phase of healing from that
Wow.
as well. So we
Oh.
all have took many losses, not even just losing our parents. We lost cousins and even our businesses. That's considered
Oh
as
yeah.
grief.
That's
Losing
a loss
friends,
too.
yes,
Pets, anything. We done lost,
yeah.
you know.
Even
Um
friendships, broken friendships is even another form of grief as well.
that. Oh,
So
100%.
yes, so we all are going to be able to experience all these different things together.
Mhm.
And that's what makes it so inspiring because one thing about it, when we sell these tickets, the people that are there are the people that are supposed to be there.
Yep. I'm excited about it. I'm very
Me too.
excited about it. I'm
I'm
excited to
excited.
connect with people. And I'm actually, really looking forward to just seeing people make breakthroughs. Like I said, this is going to be somebody's transition.
Yes,
Somebody's going to walk away, and I hope it's a lot more than just somebody. I hope it's a lot of people. But I know for a fact that this is going to be a life changer and a game changer for someone, and I'm excited for them already. I don't even know who they are, and I'm excited for
no.
them. Yeah, and I apologize, guys, if I look like I'm like 2 seconds from my eyes closing like this. I've been up literally because I
You're
can
not
feel it. I
just
can feel it. They just
that's
getting
how I
heavier and heavier.
feel. That's
Girl,
how I
they
feel
getting
right now.
heavier and heavier. But you know what? This and I thought about it before I came on. I'm like, dang, should I try to put some makeup on the side? I look a little beat
Girl, that's
down.
why my glasses cover up a lot of that stuff.
Girl, yeah, I'm like I look a little beat down, but at the same time, it's like I also answered myself and was like, no, don't do that because they need to see it. They need to see it, and I'm saying that because this is what it looks like. Sleepless nights, honey. You got to be committed. It's a whole new baby. It's a newborn.
Yes.
Okay, you got to them sleepless nights when that thing crying. Yep, that's the business. It's crying.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do to do what you got to do. I got a flight in like how many hours?
Oh yeah,
Probably
if
like eight.
you guys are about to go to Philly. Okay.
Yeah, we about to go to Philly. But this, I'm shining a light on this because I'm letting you guys know that no matter how hectic it may seem or sound, it's doable. We're doing it. So, and I keep emphasizing this because this was one of the big things for me. Like, just getting started, even once I got started, trying to see myself as bigger and better. It was a challenge for me, like, well, how are they doing all of that? Like, I be seeing
Yeah,
people taking flights, or I be seeing people, going here, going there, but ain't they a mom? How is they doing this with kids? And don't they go to the grocery store? Like, I work. How they doing this? Like,
yeah,
it really can seem unreal, because one thing, first of all, content is a beast. Let's just say that. If you're good at content, content is a beast. It will paint a picture where people really will think that it's Pleasantville, and you're just like, do, my
yeah,
business, my bags, all your stuff. And they're not showing the blood, the sweat, and the tears. But
right.
here I am to show you it's here. I got circles around my eyes. I'm tired. I've been packing bags all day, doing calls all day, planning stuff all day, and preparing to do it all over again tomorrow while traveling, while answering emails. Bet got a crap load of emails. I know she do, because I got mine in there too to her. And I know you just did interviews today. Like, it's just
Yeah, I'm
this is
tired.
this facts. And you running a whole daycare. Like, it's just a lot.
It
It's a
is.
lot. But it's worth it, because one thing it does deliver is freedom. Because at least if I'm gonna be tired, I'm tired for myself. Okay, I'm not tired for the next person. I'm tired for myself. And so it offers freedom. It offers commitment and consistency, and it gives you pride of something that you can work hard all day, all night for. I could go to
Mhm.
bed and be tired because it's mine. You know what I'm saying? It's mine. Okay.
Yes. So, you guys, me and Britt about to hang it up for the night. But I want you guys to stay tuned, because we will be having, even though we introduce the guests to you and let you know who's coming, we're gonna let you hear them speak on your own. Let them speak for themselves. And it's gonna be
I'm
a
so
vibe.
excited.
We're gonna do it back to back. They're gonna get probably 10-15 minutes on to be able to have a conversation, and you guys are going to get to meet them. We just want you all to have a good time, and we all want to see you all elevate and heal and just be you and be amazing, and just
Yes.
finally
Come as you
finally be
are. Don't
around.
overthink it.
Yes.
Yes. Don't
No,
overthink
no
it.
mean
Come
girl
as you
vibe.
are.
No
Oh,
mean
we
girl
not having
vibe.
that. No mean girl.
No. We
No.
not doing that.
No. No, we don't have time for that. It's only time for prosperity, money, reciprocity, success, love, support, community, all the blissful things in life.
Yep.
Yes, facts. We don't
Yes.
have time for nothing else. I think we all been through enough of that, that we don't need that.
Yes. Well, all right,
Facts.
y'all. Good night. Me and Brick about to hang it up, and she about to catch her flight in a few hours.
Don't remind me. I still got stuff to do, stuff to pack. Still got graphics to make. Still got emails to send, honey. But it's giving. We giving.
Yes, ma'am. Well, all right, y'all. Good night.
All right. Good night. Thank you so much.
All right, bye.